Let's add some more complexity to our maze game. And over here you must have seen in the level 1 I have created small broader lines over here so that it can sense them properly. If you draw the lines over there, maybe it is not able to sense them, the color. So instead of that you can create small thin rectangles over there. Then you can see that there is one more sprite that is added by me, and if this cat is touching the sprite, then you can see the lives has decreased. So we can add this complexity to our maze game. And so if the life becomes 0, if the life is 0, the game gonna stop and you have to play again the maze game. So this we can add very easily. Let's see how we can do that. First of all, I want to tell you how I change the backdrop. So just click on the stage and go to backdrops here, and this one I have changed. So what I have done is, like, suppose it was a line over here as I created. So if you want to delete it, you simply click on this select tool, select this line and press the delete key on your keyboard. So this way you can delete the lines, and then you can take the rectangle tool and draw these small thin rectangles over here, right? And then you can fill the color, whatever the color that you want, like this. Okay, so this is how I changed this level. Then after that I have added one more sprite, which is like um, an interruption on the way of maze, right? So I have taken it from the sprite gallery. You can type lighting and it will be there. Okay, so you can choose it from there, just click and it will be appear over here. Now let's add the code. I just want this lighting to move from left to right. So simply you take when flag is clicked from events, then take the forever loop from control. Let me do it again, and then go to motion, move 10 steps here, inside forever loop, and if on edge, bounce back. So it is going to bounce if it is on the edge. So this is how I created this block. That's it. So that's how this lighting sprite is going to move from left to right. So this way you can add other interruptions, obstacle on the in your maze game too. After that I have changed the code for the cat, because see, I just added this, if touching lighting, if the cat, so if block from control, if then block you have to take from control, then touching is in sensing. If this touching, not the mouse pointer, but I have to change it to lighting, right? If it is touching the lighting, then what I want, that I want lives to be 0. I will tell you how I got this lives. It is actually a variable. So let me tell you that first, how I created that variable. So for creating this lives, you will go to variable and click on make a variable. Over here you will write the name like lives I have written and click on OK. Once you click on OK, it will appear over here, right? Now, so I was telling you that I have taken if block from control, and then I have taken sensing. I have gone to sensing and taken touch mouse pointer, but instead of mouse pointer I will take lighting. If it is the cat is touching the lighting, the lives are going to reduce by 1. So go to variables and change lives by 1 instead of 1, because this is an obstacle, so I will make it -1. Okay, that's it. And one more thing, if the lives become 0, then everything should be stopped, right? So again you will take if block from here, from control, keep it over here, if lives equals to 0, so you have to compare. Comparing comes in operator, take the equal to block, this one, put it over here and make the value over here from 50 to 0, and this one you will get it variable. So go variable, take lives and put it over here. If lives become 0, everything should be stopped. So stop all is in control. Just put it over here. So this is the whole block that I have added. This is how you can add it. And I think and rest is same. This is for the movement of the cat up and down. And one more thing, because you want, when you click on the flag, the life should be set to some value. They should be 10 or 5, so you can set it over this block over here from variable itself. Set lives to 0, and instead of 0 you can change it to 10, 5, whatever that you want. That's it, and you are done with it. So let's see. Okay, you have to be very careful again. I have not practiced it, so it's difficult for me to, yeah, it has touched the lighting, so I am in the next level again. And if I'm going to my destination, then yeah, again the cat has touched the lighting, so my game has stopped. So this is how you can add the complexity to your maze game level and make it more complex and interesting, right? You can add more obstacles in your maze game. So I hope you liked it and you are gonna try it on your game, in your game, maze game, and you can make it more interesting or whatever that you want to add in your game. The logic is here, rest is all up to you. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Do like, share, subscribe and explore.